How Test cricket was born. March 1877. The sun rests quietly above the vast open stretch of the Melbourne cricket ground. There is no noise of modern spectacle, no giant screens flashing statistics, only daylight and patience. The pitch lies at the center, like a silent stage warning, imperfect and waiting. A bowler walks back slowly, counting each step as if measuring time itself. A batsman stands still, his bat touching the earth, grounded, calm. The crowd watches in quiet attention, unaware that they are witnessing something that will outlive generations. Because in this moment, cricket is about to change forever. Not through speed, not through spectacle, but through time. This is where Test cricket begins. Before Test, a game without a measure. Cricket had already traveled far before 1877. It had grown in the green fields of England. It had crossed oceans with sailors and settlers. It had taken root in distant lands like Australia. But something essential was missing. Matches were played. Victories were claimed. But there was no true standard, no ultimate format that demanded everything from a player. No structure that could fully answer the question, who is truly better? Because a single day could deceive, a quick match could hide weaknesses. The game needed something deeper, something longer, something that could reveal not just skill, but character. The idea of endurance. Cricket is not naturally a fast game. It breathes slowly. It unfolds. It waits. And so, the idea that shaped Test cricket was simple, yet profound. Let the game take its time. Let it stretch beyond a single day. Let it challenge the mind as much as the body. Let players face pressure not just for hours, but for days. This was not about entertainment. It was about truth. Because over time, the game reveals everything. England and Australia. A growing connection. By the mid-19th century, cricket had already created a bond between England and Australia. English teams traveled by sea, enduring long journeys that took weeks. They arrived not just to play, but to represent. Australia, still developing its identity, saw cricket as a way to prove itself. Not politically, not economically, but through competition. Each match carried meaning beyond runs and wickets. It carried pride. And slowly, a rivalry began to form. Quiet, respectful, but real. The first Test match. On March 15th, 1877, England and Australia stepped onto the field at the Melbourne cricket ground. At the time, no one called it a Test match. It was simply another important game. But the structure was different. It was longer, played over multiple days. Each side had 2 innings. There was space for failure, and more importantly, space for response. Australia batted first. The pitch was unpredictable. Runs came slowly. Every shot carried risk. England responded in kind. The game did not rush. It unfolded, session by session, day by day. And when it ended, Australia had defeated England by 45 runs, a result recorded in history. But the deepest story had just begun. Why? It was called a test. The word test was not chosen by accident. It reflects something deeper than competition. It reflects examination. This format tested skill, patience, endurance, decision-making, emotional control. Unlike shorter games, nothing could be hidden. A weak technique would be exposed. A lapse in concentration would be punished. A moment of arrogance could cost everything. Test cricket asked players to confront themselves, not just their opponents. Time as the true opponent. Matches could last up to 5 days, and still end without a winner. This was something new in sport. A game that accepted uncertainty, a game that allowed incompletion, because not every battle must end decisively. Sometimes, survival is enough. This idea made Test cricket different from everything else. It was not just about winning. It was about enduring the rhythm of the long game. Morning sessions filled with freshness, afternoons heavy with fatigue, evenings shaped by fading light and rising tension. Each day tells its own story. Each session adds a layer. Momentum shifts slowly, like tides. A team may dominate one day and struggle the next. Victory is never immediate. It must be built patiently. The birth of legacy. From that first match, something permanent was created, a format that would define greatness. Centuries would mean more. 5-wicket hauls would carry deeper value. Victories would feel heavier, because they were earned over time. Test cricket became the ultimate measure, not of talent alone, but of resilience, the symbol of white. If one image defines Test cricket, it is the white uniform. Simple, unchanging, worn under the sun. It reflects purity, focus, tradition. There are no distractions, no bright colors demanding attention. Only the cam, only the contest, only the test. The Ashes, a rivalry forged in time. From that first encounter between England and Australia, a deeper rivalry began to form, one that would later be known as the Ashes. It became more than a series. It became history. Each match carried echoes of the past. Each victory added to a legacy. Test cricket gave this rivalry its depth, its endurance, heats, meaning. The spread of Test cricket. After 1877, the format did not spread quickly, but it spread steadily. South Africa joined, then India, then the West Indies, then Pakistan, then others. Each nation brought its own style, its own rhythm, its own conditions, but the format remained the same. 5 days, 2 innings, 1 test of everything, the human side of the game. Test cricket is not just about technique. It is about emotion. A batsman standing for hours, fighting fatigue. A bowler pushing through exhaustion for one final breakthrough. A team defending with nothing left but belief. These are not moments of speed. They are moments of endurance. And in those moments, the game becomes human, the symbol of the 5th day. If one moment defines Test cricket, it is the 5th day. The pitch worn, the players tired. The result uncertain. Everything is fragile. One mistake can change everything. One moment can decide 5 days of effort. It is here that the true nature of the game is revealed. Final reflection. The birth of Test cricket was not loud. There were no celebrations marking its arrival. No one declared it the future. It simply began, quietly, patiently, on a field in Melbourne. And yet, from that quiet beginning came something timeless. A format that would outlast generations. A standard that would define greatness. A game within the game, where skill meets endurance and talent meets time. Because Test cricket is not just played. It is lived. Over hours. Over days. Over moments that cannot be rushed. And perhaps that is why it remains the purest form of the sport. Because in a world that moves faster every day, Test cricket reminds us of something essential. That the deepest truths are never revealed quickly. They are revealed over time.